welcome back to my channel. So it's been a minute, it's been a while. It's been like 3 years since I've uploaded a video, which is crazy to me because it doesn't seem like that long, but it has been. I've been really busy with school and college, but I just graduated undergrad less than a week ago, so hopefully that means getting back to filming a little bit more. And today I'm filming a pack with me for Disney World. So the day after tomorrow, I'm going to Disney World with my family. It's not a super long trip, but any trip where you are bringing a service dog, you know that you have to bring a plethora of things. So that's why I'm making this video, to show you guys what I'm packing. It has been a crazy afternoon trying to figure this out. Stuff not fitting in bags, then using other bags and realizing they're too big to be a carry-on, and then using a backpack and realizing it's too thick to be a carry-on. And so I found this bag, which is my old high school duffel bag, and without anything in it, it fits the size requirements for American Airlines. So yeah, I'm hoping that that means whenever it's full, that we're good. Also, I apologize for the noises of my neighbor. He is literally the loudest. And for the lighting and the weird angle, because you guys are set up on my coffee table and there's like nowhere else to film this. I've got Sandy's packing list on my tablet here that I just have set up beside you guys. So yeah, let's pack this bag. So first I have this folder. It says statistics and psychology. It's not statistics and psychology. This has all of the paperwork and forms that I'm bringing with me. So I have in here, I have the DOT form that you do need to travel with your service dog. And then I have Sandy's vaccine information, proof of her flea and heartworm prevention, and I also have her rabies certificate in here as well. And then just for the ease of my own accessibility, I printed out some papers here. I have the DFW pet relief areas, MCO pet relief areas. I printed out my authorization to travel email just in case they give me any issues. The American Airlines service animal policy, the DOT service animal policy. And then I have, for not the airplane, but for whenever we get to Disney, the ADA and, well, I guess that's also ADA, service animal information, and apparently a blank sheet of paper. So next is food. In these two containers, I have prepackaged meals for Sandy in little Ziploc containers. And then these also have any supplements that she needs in them. So Sandy takes fish oil, probiotics, and a joint supplement. I'm not doing the fish oil while we're on our trip just because I have it in a squirt bottle, so if I were to squirt it in there now, it would just be bad by the time that she went to eat it. I also have in here some packaged wet food, just for better hydration on the busy, hot Disney days, and they're easy to give. So that's what I have in these. And then in this container, I have treats for Sandy. So the treats that I'm bringing are, I have some of these freeze-dried raw beef liver. And then I have some of these pre-packaged moist and meaty little packets. Moist and meaty isn't the best food or treat, but it's pre-packaged, it's easy to carry, and it's high reward. So that's why I'm bringing it with me on the trip. Also, it's very cheap, so I have some of those. I also have some chews. These are primarily for whenever we are taking off and landing on the airplane, to help her ears pop and adjust to the pressure changes. And then also while we're at Disney, whenever she has to go in a crate for a ride, these are just to help keep her preoccupied. And that is it for treats. Now I have this stored in the treat pouch, but this isn't the treat pouch that I use. This is the treat pouch that I use and that I'll be taking with me. And I'll go ahead and show you guys what's in here. So in the back pocket, I just have treats. I have one of these little Moist of Meaty packets that's in there and ready to go. Then in this pocket right here, I have 2 water bowls. I have 2 just in case one breaks, because I've had one break before, like while I'm out in public, and that's never a fun time. So I have 2 just in case. Then I have this lanyard. It's kind of big and bulky, but this has on it a couple of like fidget toys, and then a clicker for Sandy and Sandy's e-collar remote. I also have in here some Clorox wipes and some pet wipes. These aren't even necessarily for Sandy. These are just in case I need them. And a tennis ball, just in case. Usually in this pocket I do carry with me a pet corrector and a taser, just for my own protection and Sandy's protection against pets or off-leash dogs. I won't be carrying those with me. The taser, for obvious reasons, you can't take that on the airplane or in Disney. And the aerosol, for real, that's nasty. The aerosol, I don't think American Airlines allows you to take aerosol cans on the plane, so just in case, I'm not gonna bring it. Then in the front pocket, I have my, if I can get it out, my wallet, which has Eeyore on it. And then I have a couple of lip balms. I also carry with me my Loop earplugs, and I usually have a hand sanitizer in here. I don't know where it is, but I'll put one in there before we go. And I put my phone in this back pocket, and I have this Dog Bay Jump to Alert tab on the side, and then sometimes I'll put Sandy's e-collar remote by itself on this clip, and of course poop bags on the front. And that's it for the treat pouch. Y'all, I'm not even packing as I go along. I'm just putting it off to the side. So next thing I have is this first aid kit that is packed so full that I cannot shut it. But it has basically just like regular first aid kit stuff in there. I also put in vet wrap for her boots whenever she wears them, so that they don't rub against her dew claws. And then I also have a couple of medications in here. I have some hydroxyzine. This is for Sandy's allergies. It is season right now, so I'm going to be bringing those. And then this massive bottle is propectolin tablets, which is an anti-diarrheal tablet. I don't anticipate that we'll need these, but I hate to not bring them and need them, so I'm going to go ahead and bring them. I'm actually going to put just a few in a Ziploc bag so I don't have to bring this massive bottle. Okay, now we can close it back up again, and I'm going to go ahead and put this away. Next thing I have are these 2 mats. These are just for Sandy to lay on. I have this one, which is a cooling mat. It's a little bit thinner. This is what I'll take with me to the parks. And then I have this one, which is a little bit thicker. It's about the size of a crate. And this is what I'll take with me to use in maybe the airport, but most likely the hotel. And I almost forgot, I have these for Sandy's food. These are her food and water bowls that we'll be using in the hotel. They're collapsible, so they fit really easily in the bag, and like I said, they'll just stay in the hotel. I won't be taking these with us to the parks. Next, I have some cleaning supplies. First, obviously, poop bag container. I think this one's from PetSmart, and I have 2 poop bag rolls in here. I don't anticipate that I'll need that many, but good to have just in case. And then also I keep a little hand sanitizer in that front pocket there because poop bags. And I'm just gonna clip this to the outside just in case I need it. Next thing are these puppy pads. These are really only in case of emergency, in case we get stranded on the airplane or somewhere that does not have a pet relief area, for Sandy to use the bathroom in those cases. Which may seem a little bit extra, but they're nice and flat, so they don't really take up any room. Next, I have this lint roller. We will be taking a couple of like Ubers and Lyfts, so I think it's important to keep one of these on hand just to, as a courtesy, clean their seat from in here whenever we're getting ready to leave. And then I have this little grooming case here. In here I have a little thing of pet wipes, a small bottle of shampoo just in case Sandy sits in or lays in something dirty and I need to give her a quick bath. This is pet spray. I think it's blueberry scented for Sandy in case she's smelly and I want to help her smell a little bit better, because she will be in the public and, you know, you want to keep your dog nice and clean. I have this comb. I do usually use a slicker brush on her, but since we're only going to be there for a couple days, I don't think we'll need anything more than this. And then I have this 3-in-1 paw and nose moisturizer. It's like a paw balm. It'll help her feet at the end of the day after, you know, we've been walking all day. Just help keep them nice and moisturized and healthy. Next, I have a few toys. I'm bringing her pheasant. This is like her favorite tug toy, besides her duck, but her duck is kind of shedding, stuffing a little bit, so I'm just gonna bring her pheasant. And then I have a little ball and a frisbee. She's not a big toy dog, so that's all I'm gonna bring for her toys. Now getting into gear. So I'm gonna be bringing her boots, of course. It's May and we're going to Florida, so the ground is definitely going to be hot. I have 2 pairs of boots in here. The first is just a regular pair of boots, and then the second is the Arcadia Trail water shoes. They're kind of like the Wagwellies, I guess. These have holes in them, so they're a little bit better for ventilation on hot days, because these shoes down here have absolutely no ventilation. And while these are a little bit more comfortable physically on her foot and they don't rub her dew claws much, these ones are going to help keep her cooler, which I think will be more important. Next, I have her raincoat. This is what it looks like. It's supposed to rain at least one day while we're there, so this will help keep her nice and dry. Which, going back to talking about allergies, since she is having some allergies right now, it's really important to keep her dry, especially when we're going to be in that moist heat. It's definitely going to be very important to keep her dry. Now, to completely contradict what I just said, I have her cooling coat. I don't know how much I'm actually going to use this while we're there. Since it's Florida, it's very humid, so this may not work as intended since it's not able to evaporate. Primarily, I plan on using it to douse it in ice cold water and put it on her, and then just leave it on long enough until that heats up, and then take it off, just intermittently to help keep her cool. For break times and potty breaks, I'm bringing her rough wear harness. I don't remember what the name of this is, but this is just like her play mess harness. Now on to her actual like service dog gear. So for the airport, I'm gonna be having her wear this Patience and Love vest. That's teal and black. And I'm having her wear this one because it doesn't have any metal on it, so hopefully I won't have to take it off through TSA. And then with that, I have this metal chain. I don't have any collars that don't have metal, so I figure I can just use this, and then once we get to TSA I can slip it off of her head, and when we're done I can slip it right back on, and it'll be relatively easy rather than having to deal with buckles and such. Now for the park, I'm only bringing one gear setup, or like one cape and harness, just because we're only going to be there a couple of days. And the harness that I'm bringing is this leather harness, and then I'm bringing this simple black cape. The reason that I decided on these is because, first of all, very simple, I'd like her to be clearly labeled. Also, this has a handle on it, and not that obviously I can use this for any mobility, but while we're on rides, if she's able to go on the ride with me, I'd like to be able to grab her just in case it gets bumpy. She may start to slide around, and so I want to be able to grab her and keep her stable if I need to. Now for this, for patches and leash wraps, I have a couple of different color options. I have a blue color option and a red color option, and I'll show you what those look like. But before I do that, let me show you the collar that I'm bringing for her. It's just this regular black collar with a small handle on it. I'm only bringing one collar just because I'd like to keep it simple for the tags. Usually I like to change it up, but I think I'm just going to keep it nice and simple this time and have her wear the same collar the entire time we're there. So here is the blue setup. Just have these running retrievers patches, and then on the front this symbols, leash wrap, and then for the collar, we can either do this patch under the handle that has our Instagram tag, or we can do this service dog patch under there. Then on the leash, I'll have this leash wrap that says keep back and handler needs space that matches with the colors. And then there's this setup. The leash wrap says yes, she's working, service dog. And then the sides have service dog, no touch, no talk, no eye contact. And then this side has service dog and our Instagram tag, or we could do this patch on the side here. And then the back has this I jump to alert, do not distract. And then for the collar, we have this don't touch patch. We could do this one, or we could do this one, just depending on what's on the harness. And then for the leash, I have this symbols leash wrap. Also for nighttime, I have these two little flashlights that can be attached to the harness, just like that, and then they light up and shine light onto the ground, and that'll help people to be able to identify her a little bit better. Since she is a small dog, visibility will be especially important at nighttime. Also for visibility, we have this light up collar that we will put on her at nighttime. It also flashes, but I won't show that setting. I'm also bringing her e-collar, which of course also lights up. And with that, I'll bring her e-collar charger and also the light up collar charger. Now for leashes, I have a few options. First is this traffic tab leash in case she needs to work off leash temporarily. Next is this biothane black leash. I think it's a 1/2 inch width with brass hardware. This is what I'll be using if I want to physically hold a leash and not go hands-free. And then I have my over-the-shoulder biothane hands-free leash. This is probably what I'll be using most of the time, but I might change my mind when I get there and decide that I want to physically hold a leash. So yeah, I'm bringing both because I like options. I'm also going to be bringing my Flexi. I'm not going to pack it yet for a couple of reasons. The first reason is I need to use it tonight and tomorrow morning to walk Sandy. And then the second reason is I'm also going to be using it to go to my parents' house because we're leaving from my parents' house to go to the airport. So I'm going to be using this as a leash that I use to bring her to my parents. So I'm just going to go ahead and keep this one out. Lastly, I also have a fun little assortment of bandanas. So the first bandana is, of course, good old trusty tried and true Olaf. If y'all didn't know, I collect Olafs. Just anything and everything Olaf. So Olaf bandana. And then we have this Mickey bandana. Another Mickey bandana, which yes, I do realize it's upside down. That was my bad. We have this Lion King bandana. Then we have Stitch. We love Stitch. Super cute. And then we have the Buzz Lightyear, which this is what she'll be wearing on airport days because it matches her airport vest. And then just for funsies, we do have a couple of like ears. The first one is just a bow. This bow right here has the rhinestone Mickey ears, and then it's black and white polka dot, which that reminds me I need to pack some little hair ties for Sandy. I'll do that in a minute. And then we have some classic little mini ears. These are so cute. This is actually initially an infant headband because her head is too small for like the Etsy sellings of the dog Mickey ears. So I had to improvise a little bit. So that's her mini ears. And then I also have these Olaf ears. These are so cute. I also had to finagle with these a little bit because they were obviously too big. These are actually like kids' Olaf ears that yeah. But I have one that's identical to this that I will be wearing. So I thought that was super cute. So those are her little ears that she'll be wearing. I just now remembered these. I got some little hair ties to bring with, just in case I need to put her little head hair up for some reason. I am shook that it all fit, but it all fit in there. That's going to be an absolute pain to have to lug around the airport. That's okay. It is what it is. So yeah, that's everything. I hope you guys liked this video. I'm planning on vlogging the trip, so hopefully in the next few days those videos will be up. I think I'm posting this video after I get back. But yeah, hopefully I actually remember to vlog, because I'm bad about that. Anyways, I hope you guys have a great day, and if I forgot something that you would have brought with you, or if I brought something that you would not have bothered bringing, go ahead and let me know in the comments. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!